for those of you who follow BLC Theatre, you know that we love to do elaborate productions, and all of that has had to change because of the pandemic. And so we have had to simplify quite a lot. So earlier this year we did Black-Eyed Susan, which was in a big tent out on the green, on the lawn, and last night we opened Rikki Tikki Tavi, which went tremendously well. But again, it's a short show, it's about 40 minutes long, and I want to quickly show you the set.
Look behind you, look behind you!
The set really consists of 6 platforms. And these are actually the Black-Eyed Susan platforms that we used outside, but we repainted the wood to match this proscenium, which is left over from Treasure Island. You might remember that we had a big giant set up here at the beginning of the year. And then at the back we have a ground row. We call this a ground row right here. And coming out of the ground row is all this grass that we harvested from campus. To make really a cool silhouette, because this is the cyclorama. This big backdrop back here is something we call the cyclorama. We shine lights onto that. Back here you'll see all these lights shine back up onto the cyc and create sky effects. So we are able to create very interesting visual images. These lights are the cobra lights in Rikki Tikki Tavi. Rikki Tikki Tavi is a mongoose who fights cobras. And this is a very stylized production directed by Benji Inniger, and he's done some really creative stuff where he has the actors playing the cobras standing on this platform and on this platform, and then these lights shine up onto the cyc to create really neat, almost cobra-esque shadows. And then you'll notice the front row is taped off. Nobody is going to be sitting in the front row, and we have our microphones here because since we are doing shorter, smaller shows this semester, we made sure that we could get the rights to them, and we made sure that we could make YouTube videos of them. So that's what's happening with Rikki Tikki Tavi too. Because, look at these seats. People are only able to sit, it's like a checkerboard. Like, here's a seat. Nobody can sit here, somebody can sit here. So our house, it doesn't seat a great many people. This is like a 25% capacity for us. And so much smaller shows this semester until we get the green light to do otherwise. But we wanted to make sure that we could record these things. We've got our cameramen over here. We've got multi-angle cameras, so we've got a camera here, we got a camera here in the middle, we got a camera over on the side. I believe there's a camera up top in the balcony too. Anyways, lots of options for filming it. There's a lot we can do backstage with puppets and all these other things too. But this is sort of the way theater looks for us right now at Bethany in Minnesota during this pandemic. You see, like so, you see, is good, you know? Rikki is faceless, so I need to somehow get Rikki Tikki to kind of look a little bit more mongoosey. It's looking pretty good. So Rikki Tikki Tavi was a great success, but that doesn't mean that it didn't have its problems, because in Tech Week, it turns out that one of our main actors got quarantined just days before opening night. He happened to be in the presence of another student who had a fever. Well, that means that we had to find an understudy, and we had to find one quick. And if I'm impressed by anything with the students here at Bethany, it's their tenacity and their willingness to help. And so Here's the actor that we did have right here on the right. This gentleman was our original actor. His name is Ari. Well, we asked another gentleman named Ezekiel to come in and take over once we knew that Ari was quarantined, and he really did step up in a real heroic way. And then another actress named Greta was going to take a number of Ari's lines as well.
For the great, the beautiful Rikki Tikki's sake.
Thankfully, though, Ari, our original actor, was allowed back into the show because the student that he was with that previous weekend was found to be COVID negative, and so we were able to get Ari back into the show. But as soon as the show closed, no kidding, as soon as we were done with the last performance, Ari had to go back into quarantine with a whole floor of students. And so this is life in COVID-19. We were very grateful that we could get Rikki Tikki Tavi off the ground. We were very happy to be able to have theater that our students could do and that our community could see. And we're very thankful for the audiences who came to see it. If you're interested in seeing Rikki Tikki Tavi on YouTube, we will soon have a link to it right up here. But in the meantime, thanks for your support of Bethany Theater. We hope that you continue to. Stay tuned for the Theater Physics Live Christmas radio show, which will be coming up in just a couple weeks. So thanks for your support, everybody. Until next time, we'll see you later.